You know, guys, I don't have time to think how a criminal thinks. You know, I consider myself high IQ, but I don't have time to sit back and think about what criminals think about every day because I got to work for every single, almost every single dime I get. I got to work for that, right? That's why I don't get no breaks. We see the prices of food is sky high. Who has time to take a break? Gas prices are high, rent is high, everything's high. I see more and more poverty than I've ever seen before in my life. It's more poor people than ever before, obviously. But anyway, guys, I wanted to make this video because, all those illusions that they cast, I guess we could say it deserves a round of applause. I mean, they told me my father had the CVD, right? I guess that was to keep me away from the house before I actually got into an art. See, when I shouted at this individual that day and scared the bejesus out of him, obviously they knew that him being sick and walking around the house with a mask, they say, well, maybe he won't come back if we pretend that he has COVID. Talking about my so-called father, right? Or whoever the hell he is. I don't know what is what anymore, guys. After all these illusions that these individuals pulled, I don't even know who is who anymore. I know myself though. That's the only person I need to know. It don't bother me. And my grandfather must have been a very smart man not to just let me know in person about the money because he knew that would cause some problems. So obviously my grandfather was very wise, obviously. He saw that I was around a bunch of enemies, the snakes. He knew he couldn't come forth with the money the way he wished he could have. He could avoid all this trouble. But God had a different plan, and God plans rules. So we're gonna round them all up. Round them all up into one. And I mean, how the hell are you gonna pay all those people that they brought in on this? That's the thing. There had to be some crash test dummies, some flying monkeys, some boo boo the fools, some sacrifices. Because how you gonna bring all these people in and know you gotta get rid of half of them that you didn't let in on your plan? So the people who went along with it just as stupid as shit. Some of them will probably promise money or cars and never got it. Some of them probably were given homes and money, and then the other ones was they were able to say to the other flying monkeys, "Hey, this is what I got for them by just listening to what they say." And so then they brought more people in, all false promises. That's the reason that these people can't apologize and try to compromise with me, because it's too many. It's extortion. They did too much, guys. Even if they wanted to apologize, they can't apologize because then that will put their heads on a chopping block. I mean, guys, look, I don't think like a criminal, but to me, that's just honestly what makes sense. If you caught the fuck up and you still can't apologize to the victim that you did wrong, that means your head is on a chopping block. That means you under extortion. So all the illusions they casted towards me, they were living under a big illusion themselves. It was an illusion within an illusion. Guys, I could never get anybody taken out and sleep at night and go on vacation. I heard one person talking about the couple was sitting up there with the woman's rubbing the man on the back telling him, "Oh, it'll all be over soon. We'll be on vacation." Over innocent blood, these people were willing to go on vacation shedding innocent life. And if these people don't go to jail, then there ain't no goddamn justice system. That's an illusion too. If these people don't go to jail, ain't no goddamn justice. We might as well just do whatever the hell we want now if these people don't go to jail. Might as well do whatever we want. Who cares? Lie, steal, whatever you can get away with, right? But the illusions that they cast, guys, is now coming to the forefront because now I'm able to think about it. Oh, he was just pretending like he was sick. Oh, maybe my brother actually wasn't dead. He faked his death. So meantime, they were bringing they were trying to bring my energy down. And then when they saw my energy low by telling me some traumatizing news, then they will go back in on the spell work, thinking that my Shields, I could see one calling the other one talking about Shields Hey, Star Trek shields are down, Scotty, or something like that, and then they went in back to work trying to do more spell work on me. That's some guys. These people are sick, and you know, from what I know, from most African, so-called African traditions, you don't betray your own family. I mean, this has to be shown publicly. These people have to be disgraced for your own fam to do this to somebody in their own family. And don't think it just stops with me. After I became the victim, there would have been somebody else in the family who probably would have been targeted. It don't end. That's why I had to come back here to stop this shit. But far as I know, this shit was already going on before I was born. That's why I had to come here and get all this, be this spiritual bait. These people ain't my goddamn family. You gotta be crazy to spiritually looking at everything. This cannot be my family. There's no way in hell that this is my family. Whether we share the same blood or not, I don't know. But this, spiritually, this is not my family. Nobody in my family could ever stoop this low over some nonsense. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say, guys, that I mean, damn, I guess they deserve maybe the courtroom and give it to them, the jury, a round of applause for the illusions that they cast, because they really casted a lot of illusions. And like I said, look, I ain't the smartest motherfucker out here, but when I sit here and actually think about what was actually going on around that time, I say, yeah, he probably faked this death. Yeah, this person was fake being sick. It was all around trying to put me in illusions. Sick motherfuckers, yo.